in this game to win it. Premises get crossed as a pass to finish. It's official, special delivery when I send it in the Senate like a fresh new call me, you get it. Crowd really big, it's up the gap around you. Center of attention now, pump up the loud. Come on, give it all you got. 'Cause when the tough gets going, it's the weak that gets dry. Come on, you know we mad crazy. Smash anything in our path. Acceleracer. Come on, give it all you got. 'Cause when the tough gets going, it's the weak that gets dry. Come on. As I weave through traffic, hard to break a fast habit. Got me talking on the phone, trying to face this challenge and this habit, trying to balance and focus. Lead the road smoking. First to come out from the tunnel, got their mouth open, coast to victory lap. You know the one chosen, cloak is stuff with the freshest clothing, looking good as I approach the spotlight from street light. Put up like, can I park right here? Fresh from the pit, engine sounds nice with the new V6, and my kicks is clean. And I mean when I drive by, watch me leave. The party didn't start till I hit the scene. Girls, you know me, how put up like, can I park right here? Fresh from the pit, engine sounds nice with the new V6, and my kicks is clean. And I mean when I drive by, watch me leave. The party didn't start till I hit the scene. Girls, you know me, how I make them scream. Strict business in this game to win it. Premises get crossed as I pass the finish. It's official, special delivery when I send it in the Senate like a fresh new call me, you get it. Crowd really big, it's up the gap around you. Center of attention now, pump up the loud. Come on, give it all you got. 'Cause when the tough gets going, it's the weak that gets dry. Come on, you know we mad crazy. Smash anything in our path. Accelerator. Come on, give it all you got. 'Cause when the tough gets going, it's the weak that gets dry.
Okay, that my mic was muted in my OBS. My bad, guys. My bad. Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Okay. So yeah, you guys were supposed to hear my voice. You were not. Now that's fixed. I'm not normally streaming on my laptop, so there we go. Anyhow, so we've been adding full online multiplayer, which we're not gonna be going into today, but basically for all normal users, all you have to do is hit the login button at the start screen and your online multiplayer will be enabled. You'll be able to play with other people without actual any other plugins or programs or whatever. You can just hit play and then either join a session or host a session, and there you go. But because I'm currently in the actual engine, I cannot play with anyone else. And to really show off all the stuff, I cannot open the last build because there's been a lot of changes since then. So what I was talking about with Baseline first is one of the new members of the dev team, Zoma, has been doing car balancing. And he has drastically changed the behavior of currently Baseline and Tech Tracks, and he's still working on the other cars. And one thing you will notice with Baseline is that it's much faster with its cornering, and overall much like it's much lighter. I mean, I'm still shit at driving it, but like, hey, it's faster now. And you're gonna see the same performance really with Tech Tracks. Like, they both got a pretty big performance improvement. And for you Shireko fans, I think you guys will like that. So on to the next car. Now we actually got proper through everything. So again, Drift Tech. It will be replacing the starter car, like the Tech starter car, instead of Slingshot. And this is one of the cars having one of the new render features, and I think you guys can already see it. That render feature is spikes on the tires, and this one actually has a few issues with the model by the looks of it. As you can see, everything is still work in progress. The spikes are actually kind of sticking out. You can see how the process goes from like it going open and closed. It's basically how it works. We can better show that on one of the other cars a little bit later. And now, onto high voltage. Again, this car features the spikes. And this should come out in a second. There we go. Of course, this happens when you swap to your spike tires. And once you deactivate them, they'll be gone. And this will be a feature. It's like there will be more tire types and more cars with new tire types across like subsequent like minor patches. We'll be like releasing regular minor patches, like updating this for more cars. You can notice this car is still also work in progress because it's wobbling a little bit and everything. Like a lot of these new cars are still work in progress. The balancing of it are not yet done. But you can see, among other things, the speedometer here looking really, really nice. And next up will be ratified, which is even more work in progress. Like even the model isn't finished. As you can see, it's missing a cockpit. It's missing a lot of stuff. But it's gonna be coming next update. Stay tuned for that. And then we got one of the probably more hype cars, namely Riveted. This is the kart version, not the original movie version, of course. So there's that. But we finally have a Riveted, and we can finally bring our skis with the spikes on these wheels. Bit hard to see with the motion blur on. But there you go. And I'm just slowly like kind of be unveiling more cars like this. You got, and at one point we're just gonna drop a bomb for one of the new cars. Here we got Anthracite. Of course, also having the spikes. And there we go. Pretty nice silencer car, of course, coming with the magnets to stay at like magnetic already. Let's turn it upside down real quick. I will be bringing some of these cars out into one of the new levels a little bit soon. Here we got Octanium. Probably one of the nicest Octanium models I've seen so far with those rear lights. The glass is still missing, but again, all of this stuff is work in progress. Nothing will be like it will really change a lot before the actual update. And you know what? Let's take Octanium into an actual map. One of the new maps. Yeah, here, right here. Glass. Glass Realm is one of the new realms made Waiting for you and Zoma's voice? I don't hear you talk at all, actually. Give me a second. Can you say anything, guys? Because I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Discord.
Can you hear me? Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys can hear me except via stream, but I can hear
No.
you, so. Oh, guess we'll figure that out. PA fashion. Stream delay shouldn't be too bad. So, Zoma, talk a little bit about the glass realm that you made. That was a corner. Your voice. Sector.
Don't you mean Sector? I didn't
meant
make the
Sector.
last
I meant Sector, sorry, my bad. Your guys' names are too similar to me. My peanut brain can't handle it. I don't know why you cannot hear me on Discord, honestly. No clue. Anyway, talk about the glass realm.
Because I can't hear on Discord. My voice comes in later on the stream.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
So it's hard to talk because I might cut you off accidentally.
That's fine, I'll stay quiet for a little bit.
Anyway, glass I made in 2 days while procrastinating on another realm. It's mostly just a wide open area with the track darker than the skybox around it. And it basically it's a bit like a full speed kind of track. My own voice is throwing me off. 1 second, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute on the stream, but it's kind of it's kind of like a full speed kind of track where you okay, I need to think. It's basically full speed kind of track, and I kept the full speed kind of track with basically has a bunch of glass panels spread out around it. They are using a material called warped glass, and basically the warped glass causes weird reflections. And near the end of the glass realm, it ends in basically what's a maze of glass, and you have to try and navigate it to the end.
Yep. And I don't think we'll have like enough time to cover the entire realm on the stream. And the Octanium is still work in progress. Well, I haven't gotten around fixing that yet. Let's see.
It'd be a lot easier for you if I could hear on Discord too.
I'll try it one more time real quick. Try that. Because it was working for a second there. Huh. Okay, there it goes. And now, yeah, there we go. Should be working now.
Yep, I can hear you.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute the stream now.
Perfect.
Now I can talk with you properly.
We got another new car and another new realm.
I made about 5 realms and one just level for this update.
Yep. We'll get through them at some point.
And I made a bit of cars. I have no idea how many cars, so that's a mystery for me at least.
A lot.
Okay, this one hasn't been updated with the longer start yet.
Yeah, this is another one, Blizzard. This is the first realm I made back in July or August or whatever. But yeah. I hadn't considered the fact that you'll be going. You won't really be able to slow it down very much when you go in. So
yeah, it has a very short start.
So I'm gonna be doing over like the next couple days. I'm gonna be taking like my older tracks. I'm gonna be lengthening the starts of them, so it's much easier to slow down.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm already sliding all over the place because Whip Creamer 2 is not finished, and that's why the suspension is bouncing all over the place.
Yeah. But
It's really not drivable a lot.
yeah. This track is quite special though because it's like almost a bit like a reverse swamp.
Yeah.
It has there's ice in the center of the track and snow on the sides. So
Yeah.
your best grip
Notice
in the
me.
center, yeah, your best grip in the center of the track is spike tires, but your best grip on the outside of the track is off road.
And that's kind of what I'm
So
showing you right here. Like, I was sliding and then suddenly get grip.
yeah, so you can choose to either to switch back and forth between the two, or you can go spikes and kind of like a little bit poor traction all around, or off road and have good traction on the sides and like pretty much nothing in the center.
Choices to be made. And now we're gonna drop the. I kind of already dropped the bomb. Don't think
Yeah, I would suggest going.
people noticed, but we got crazy eights.
Yeah.
We got crazy eights. And I think we should be taken out on the desert realm.
Storm.
Storm?
Okay, well, desert first, storm after.
Alright.
Because I guess it shows off like the spike tires.
Yeah, I wanted to show off the spike tires.
Mm.
Because this is one of the really, like, finished new cars.
Yeah. It's
And oh boy, we fast.
it's a motor. It's a motor with a wing.
Yeah, it is a motor with a wing. It's
That's all it is.
like, look at the steering angle on the wheels. You're not steering much with this thing. You really have to like keep your car under control.
Yeah. But also something of note for anyone else. Cat changed the sand material a little bit so that spikes and off road are good on it. So you can use your spike tires.
So you can actually reenact dune rats in the desert.
Get some spikes, man.
Yep.
Mm.
Of course, you're gonna really see how speedy the game can feel at some point.
Yeah. Colosity says, in the movie, doesn't the car slow down as soon as they enter the realm? Well, yes they do, but we generally only really do that when we need to.
Yeah, we only do that with stuff like Storm.
Yeah. Also, like
Kind of
with
want to maintain your speed at least a little bit.
Some they do like cosmic water.
Oh, we should. Did you do the cosmic start on this version yet?
Yeah. It should absolutely be in there, as well as pipeline. Show pipeline.
Yes, we can show those in a second. So first, are we gonna do Storm because we don't really work on this? Did do stuff with Storm, didn't we?
Let's commit Khedive on stream.
Let's commit Khedive on stream. Okay, hell yes. Oh yeah, you fixed up the start a little bit.
Yeah. I changed the fog back to like a gray to fit the movie, but I also I got the lighting down. I got the lighting down to make it actually make it kind of look like it.
Yep. The rest is all pretty much the same still. We haven't. Although what are we doing? We're talking about the update Hyperpods, and we haven't even shown off the Hyperpod yet.
Yeah. Water room.
Yeah, we're going to water.
Should go Power Rage then.
Oh yeah, I should commit vert this time.
Yeah.
Where's my Power Rage?
No, but you passed it. Yeah.
Yes, I did pass it. I passed it like Taro. And off we go.
Oh yeah, people have seen the newer version of Power Rage, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we showed it off.
But have they seen the new water? The
Oh,
improvements? I don't think they have. And I guess you guys will see right there.
Yeah, just a little tip for anyone who's speedrunning this. For some reason, if you switch tires here, you'll fall down faster.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh yeah, I was one of the first things that I did when I was asked to when I was offered I joined the project was I improved the look of the start.
Yes, and if we can pull it right, there we go. Awesome. And we're getting some performance issues here actually.
Another thing I did is that
I didn't know actually we were having performance issues. We're lacking the optimization in water as well. I know about the metro, but
I would say if you're gonna But one of the things I did when I was asked to improve, you might want to stop. There's no pipe there.
oh yeah. Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just this view, honestly. Like, there's a lot of stuff rendering here.
One of the things I did when I was asked to improve water is that I made the drive on water parts. So long as you with any car, so long as you take you have a decent speed, like you don't even need nitrox. As long as you have a decent speed from the start, you'll be able to do it, even without nitrox. But because I made it easier, I also removed the pipe. Yeah, I moved the pipe of the driving waters part, so you can fail it properly.
I'm gonna actually have to look into water because this is not acceptable. I am not sure why we're actually losing performance here, but I'll make sure to fix that before we're going in.
It
Like
could be
right
the
here.
massive, it could be like the massive amount of like track in between like all the glass.
It's probably the glass material. Like, look at that. As soon as like looking through the track, it's better. But like the multiple layers of glass, it's most render stuff don't like that. I guess we'll just go into the developer level. Show it up there.
Oh yeah.
I do have it
But
there.
also another word in water. I was asked to widen the track so it's a little bit easier to stay on now. I'll let you show off the Hyperpod.
Yep.
Okay, this is to anyone. You have to press when you
F is the indirect button.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it in the keybinds.
Yeah. Yeah, you press F to enter the Hyperpod when it says you're engaged.
Yep.
And basically you can do a whole lot of shenanigans with this. Some intended, some not intended.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna drive it around for a little bit.
Right.
It is rocket socket, of course, so you're not really steering much.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some lava here. I forgot about that. I was testing lava on the developer's level.
Can I see how the disengage looks?
What?
I remember, like you said, you improved like when you
when
you disengage from it.
I have. It still keeps rolling. It's gonna go off there. It's probably gonna fall off the track, but yep, there it goes. But you can safely exit it and keep on going. All right.
Right. Since you talked about that, as I was saying about water, also with the end of the track, I smoothed like all like the turns and stuff on the surface of the track to make it flow a little bit easier. Also, I improved like
overall water and cliffside and some of the other realms just have some like more quality of life improvements more than anything. But I think we should be going to this one. No, I'm gonna take out the Chicken Scorcher, which is a Metal Maniac reskin, Highway 35 style reskin, made by Newt for Chicane.
Yeah. This ROM is.
Here we go into lava.
This ROM is a more recent one I made.
Yeah.
What's special about this and another one of these levels is that your engine HP or hit points, not horsepower, is on.
Force enabled, yes.
Yeah, force enabled. If you don't have it ticked on in the car selection, you won't take damage by over revving.
Yeah. And basically by there's volumes inside of the level. In this case, it is if you're actually hitting the lava or you go too near the lava. Like I'm taking the safe route now. You can see that one goes further downwards. On this one that goes further down, you would actually hurt your engine. a little bit by staying too near the lava.
Mhm.
So you kind of want to evade. You want to choose whether you want to take the risk going for the faster route or you take the more simple, longer route.
Yeah, it's a long track with 3 shortcuts in it, but the shortcuts take you close to the lava, which hurts your HP. So it's based on what car you're using, like the HP it has, as well as if you can afford to take a shortcut.
Yep.
It's about strat. It's like kind of like a
Scorched
strategy
Chicken
thing.
can actually not really take it, despite like being a Scorcher vehicle. It's only 2.5 HP, and currently, the Iron Skin does not protect against it yet.
Yeah.
It's another thing that we're gonna plan to fix by when the update drops.
Yeah. Lava. It's not a huge long level, but it is a good level that I worked quite a bit on. I had some headaches with lighting and
We did a lot of this with the levels overall. Alright, let's see. I guess we're going on to the next new card, Drift King. And let's take it out in Wind.
oh god. Okay. I would like to just warn some people on this.
A lot of
Wind?
these levels are work in progress and we're gonna be fixing stuff. Wind is is one of the harder and rougher levels.
Yeah, Wind was the second track I made. It was when I wanted to kind of do it. Yeah,
That is currently not the greatest of starts.
yeah. I kind of wanted to do something real, like basically, I had wanted to be really creative with this, but it's now having done a huge amount of levels, I can see
I
like
just
how
get yeeted.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
You fall off
Wind
the
is.
track, you get
I will
yeeted.
say, Wind over the next couple of days is something I'm gonna be doing a massive overhaul on because, for
Yes.
example, like you see like the big up, like that big kind of curved part of the track.
This
It's
is
not
not-
even needed. So
This is not like the
Yeah.
prettiest part.
yeah.
Right
This
now.
is something. This is just when I kind of wanted to just make a really kind of a creative level. I wanted to make. I don't know what I wanted to make, but I shouldn't have. Whatever I did, I shouldn't have done it to Wind. So I'm gonna be giving us a big overhaul with the track. But also it has tornadoes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. The wind you see here is definitely not going to be what it looks like in the final version.
Yep.
There'll be similarities, but not the exact same at all.
Here we got El Viento.
Yeah,
And
in
we
the
got
reactor realm.
Reactor Realm.
This is another one with like the hazards in it.
Yep. This is the second force enabled.
Yeah. It's also another track where I'm going to be lengthening the start.
Yep.
Because a
A lot of these levels take a little while to load right now because we're doing a lot of optimizations that basically is saved from disk, meaning that it needs a little while to load all of the information from the disk. And this is actually me setting some settings to the lower levels. I can actually turn those back up. There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
So
still reacting.
Reactor is kind of somewhat similar in idea to Lava a little bit, and like how you drive is that basically there's 3 large rooms in the level. There's 3 large rooms in the level. Each has the first one has two routes. The other 2 have 3. And the shorter the route is, the more dangerous it is to take. Because as you can see here, there's a bunch of toxic waste. And if your car dips into the toxic waste, it takes damage.
Gets 0. I should have right here. See the health code down at the bottom right. Down to 1.2, and if I touch that, it's a 0.9. And when it's 0, it is dead, and you can't really move. You can use the debug to get more engine HP, and then you can drive again. This is just saying that if people really dislike the feature. Of course, there's still freedom to play things how you want it to play.
Yeah,
You know,
I
there's
need
not
to
a problem
make that.
whatsoever.
Yeah, it still needs to be adjusted, which I'm also gonna be doing too.
Yeah, we still have plenty of stuff to do. It's not at least gonna take a week, at least, until we can actually release this.
Yeah, but so at least the people here know that it's kind of packed with content. Ooh, oh, we should the cursed one. The cursed
one, yes. Welcome to Warped with Fast Fish. And the start of Warped for you guys is gonna be okay, but once we actually get in there, it's probably gonna be one of the most extreme realms in terms of like actual stuff done to make it feel like how it probably would have in Acceleracers itself. And this is something that you'll probably want, like, our experience for Warped is probably something unlike any other Warped you guys will have ever seen. Alright, let's hit the first ramp. And my laptop is not liking this shit right now, it seems like. I've never had performance issue until today with these.
And we're approaching
the first
right now?
area. Yep.
Yeah. The warp from. Honestly, I would have liked to see this be like see the show try to animate this shit. You know, because like obviously I don't think they would have done this, but what would they have done? You know?
Of course, like nothing what you see is actual like truth.
Yeah, it's more like a camera effect, but
yeah, it's all visual. Like the actual world doesn't change. It's all an illusion, and your job is to find out what is an illusion and what's not an illusion.
Also, this is just unrelated, but the sweeper displays the custom speedometer instead of drone.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kat, this is unrelated. Why is that spectator threads the silencer speedometer?
I don't know. I'll look into it.
Well, also, in the background, that track is not out of bounds. So unfortunately
can explore it.
Yeah. So unfortunately for now, at least, and maybe.
And now we got a wide fast fish. Hell yes.
Yeah,
I know I've fallen off the track, but I have a fat fish.
I have a fat.
So that's 10 times fast. A fast fish.
Yeah.
So yeah, who's complaining?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, the track in the background, it's far away, but it's really big, so you can like launch off the track onto it if you want to just take a look at it, I guess.
Next up will be Cavern, and this is what car is this again?
What was it? Flashback? Yes.
Flashback. Yeah, there we go. Got the name.
Yeah, this Cavern. I don't remember how long it exactly took me to make this. I had an issue with lighting, and I think Kat helped me with that. Ooh, that's
I'll look into that as well.
So
let's just drive. Let's just drive. Let the pictures speak for themselves, really.
Yeah, Kat accidentally respawned for some reason at the ultimate race spawner. So
yeah,
I guess you'll be able to see. I guess when the update comes out, you'll see for yourselves
how the start looks like. Yep.
Yeah. Also, with that loop and that half loop, I through some engineering and black magic, I made it so that all cars, all reasonable cars,
like,
can complete it. Like
RDO 9, cars.
RDO 2, RDO 7. I mean, if you were somehow a witch, sure.
I mean, if you're a witch,
he used black magic.
If you
so
come that far with RDO 7, you're a fucking legend, anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, I made improvements to how it handles, but it's still hard to drive because it's a motorcycle in a car game.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a cavern, classic drive in the dark with stalagmites
RDO
sticking out.
7 Ultimate Race.
Oh boy.
Some people with a little bit worse computers may get a little bit worse frames on this. I think it's
On
because
cavern
of
should
the
be
time.
fine.
My frames aren't
It's
too
not
too
gonna
good.
be worse than water,
Oh
metro,
yeah, definitely.
ice, swamp, especially as well. Now we got fly to tree, and we're going to
Metro.
metro. Yes. Metro is another realm where we know there's performance issues that we will be fixing.
Yeah, but if this update's gonna come out after it's been fixed, right?
Yeah, of course. And for Metro, I did 3 things. The first up, the spawn is inside right here, and I actually have to, I don't think my correct setting. Why is this so bright? This is not supposed to be this bright.
You might want to turn down your shadows though.
I'm just gonna show the things they are how they are right now. I'm not sugarcoating shit. Like right now, Metro is a bit of a performance mess.
Yeah.
But we'll be fixing that.
Yeah.
There we go.
That guardrail is
I'm making a jump for it. So here we go. We got the full cities now.
Yeah, I will
And
say
that's
that,
not all. That's not all.
I will say though, the two cities after the first city that we're coming to, where basically we just pretty much copy and pasted the buildings. The first building, the first city,
no.
I mean, I had.
No, they were not.
Oh, what? You put them all down too?
Yep.
You know my suffering then.
You know that I had that suffering from the get-go by just making every single realm myself first anyways.
But for me, just for the first city, it took me 6 hours to place down all of these buildings.
I mean, I did copy-paste a few stuff, but I did hand-paste a lot as well.
Yeah, no, but I had to like resize them all and position them to make sure that they weren't sticking out, but they weren't like, kind of.
I did the exact same thing, man.
I know.
So what do I did? Third thing we did is change the route of this highway. If I don't crash, that's nice. Okay, there we go. So here we got a bit of a traffic accident, guiding you over to the left, allowing you to use one of these highway exits down.
I will say on this side, the highway exit should be facing the other side since that's oncoming.
I mean, yeah, that it is, because we got another pair on the other side.
Yeah, there are exit and
Yeah.
exit
that's the entrance. Here is the exit.
Oh yeah, okay, no, yeah.
Yeah, and reverse for the other line.
Yeah, and the other one is the other way around. They get on this side, and they enter on the other side, because there's no reason to, like, go on this piece of a highway to hit the other side of the city.
Anyway, someone brought up, I believe it was Cobalt or Creator who.
Oh yeah, this one is blocked. We didn't fix that yet.
Yeah, I'll make sure I fix that.
That's the ceiling. Oh,
Yeah.
I overshot it. Can we? We can. Just give you a little bit of a shot underneath from the city.
Yeah. Are we gonna put like a kind of like how it looks in the movie, where there's like a kind of like a massive land underneath it, or is that
A massive what?
like in like the metro, when you first see the metro realm, you see it underneath the all the like the cities, like there's like it's like a chunk of earth, like of land or whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, some foundation.
Foundation, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Then we go for the neon pipeline start. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll show
So
people by
for you're not gonna notice too much if you're coming out of the realm like this. But when you respawn, you'll see that you spawn outside of the pipe and you get pushed inwards.
Because to simulate how in the movie they didn't start in the pipe, they started just outside of it.
Yep.
But also, I managed to through a brute force method. As I said in the news, I managed to fix the phasing issue in pipeline. Like you can be going at like 300 mile into like the sphere in 300 miles per hour, and you should be like good to go. At least every time myself and like pretty much every other person has done it.
Nope. No, we're gonna brute force test it right now. If I
Seb
can
Wilder
not
says hi.
crash.
Hello, Seb Wilder. How are you today? Yeah, I believe there's either 10 or 9 realms left to make after this update.
There's only 2 left from the movies.
Yeah, those 2.
2 left from the movies, but altogether
Oh,
there's 10, 11, 12, something like that left.
Oh yeah, one of the other cars that we really changed the performance on is Spinebuster.
Have you used Anthracite yet?
I have been driving everyone. I've driven every single new car now.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, as you can see though, some if certain Hot Wheels cars have shown to have different speedometers, like Zoma has, who's also part of the dev team, has been making their
custom.
speedometers.
Yep. Can I roll this one over? I can. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Ooh.
Barely.
No,
I made it. I made it. Fuck yes, I made it. Whee!
Yeah.
I'm crashing again, but who cares? At least I won't be falling off the map this time. Here. Honestly, these ones always got me.
Mm-hmm.
This one and the next one. Well, not this one, but the one after this. Those are the 2 that always got me. Ooh. There we go.
Yeah, but regarding multiplayer, like for example, because I saw someone recently trying to do online, in general chat, trying to figure out how it works.
It was the old version. This new version has the full online version, but we do still have some interpolation issues, which basically lead to rubber banding.
Or are we going to make the highway 35 tracks?
At some point, probably.
I want to do the realms first, since this is of course an Acceleracer's game. So while I won't say yes for sure, but
it's a possibility.
Once all the realms are made, I can look into the idea.
I myself will have to move on to other projects because of well, financial reasons, really. Wait, am I driving away from the tube now?
I don't.
You're doing it right.
Yeah, you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
I think so.
Yeah, you are. But also regarding multiplayer,
It shouldn't be this long.
There is still some rubber banding and ping issues, but it's mostly based on location. Like if you're playing with someone on the other side of the world.
I meant to click this.
It can make your car a bit slower, but it mostly
No,
works.
like the rubber banding can persist actually even when you're still in land. And hey!
Yeah.
I thought we fixed this.
Damn it! Well,
I guess
okay,
it's not fixed.
I would like to say that's the first time I've seen it. I just want to say that's the first time I've seen it happen since I put the fix in. The first time. It's the first time
I
I've seen it
never
happen.
did that. Before
Let's
you
blame it on
fixed,
Cat.
before you quote unquote fixed it, and then you
Yeah,
quote unquote fix it, and now I do phase out.
This is the first time I've seen it happen. Of course, it'd be the time it happened. Time on stream.
Of course, it happened on stream. Everything went wrong on stream so far, actually. Like a
Wait,
like everything went
Wait,
wrong.
where's RD10?
I probably just don't have it unlocked right now. Like it's
Yeah,
it's there, but I don't have it unlocked because I don't have all the cars unlocked right now.
Is this Cosmic? Yeah. See, this is the start I did too.
Sorry.
To simulate how like you kind of come in a little bit slower.
Look at this thing's acceleration.
Yeah. Well, also you're Cosmic, so it's a little bit unfair. But also, if you can see in
Also,
the background,
accelerating is not a good idea.
if you in the background, if you can see a little bit trippy, it's because the skybox it now slowly turns. Because you're kind of like in an orbit.
Mm-hmm.
But, other than those two things and one more thing, if Cat gets far enough, there's not a whole lot. There's not like any.
I should go far enough because that's why I kind of went in here to show off the other thing as well. Because the rocket socket is the only hyperpod we made. We also made a sweeper hyperpod that we already kind of covered on a video.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sick drift landing.
Yeah, it was a very short video though.
It was a very short video, but it was a video nonetheless.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to look into. Well, didn't you also say that you specifically made your editor a lot buggier than the actual game?
No, not anymore.
Oh, damn.
My editor used to be a lot buggier, but that's only when the first launch. If you go back to the main menu, it's no longer the case. Anyway, either way. So that's not the case, man.
I wonder how the hell that happened then. Like, it's the first time I've seen. Like, I think it's happened.
Don't question it. We're going on with
I
the
mean,
show.
we can still blame it on the editor.
Right.
Alright, yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
God,
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think I might leave it. I think I might leave it then until I think I might leave it again until I get like a lot of reports saying that it still kind of happens.
I was so close. Like,
You
it's
could have
right
saved that.
there.
You could have saved that if you put in the handbrake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you could have handbrake and then nitrox backwards.
I can nitrox back on. Like I nitrox back on. I'm a believer.
No.
Accelerator ignition be like.
Kadeem ain't committing Kadeem today.
I'm not committing Kadeem today. Where am I going, actually?
Into outer space.
Oh, you might want to don't be careful you don't go out of bounds.
I'm not going out of bounds. I'm actually going towards the other track. I'm cutting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Oh my God, you are.
This car has some really wacky downforce.
Speedrunners take notes. Yeah, you have to.
I mean, they don't need to take notes. They have cobalt.
I'm going off again to the other side. Alright.
Space car. Elon Musk program.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Yeah, space car.
Oh, car.
No!
Okay.
No. Are you not doing reverse? No.
No, why are you going forwards?
I overshot.
I think it would be faster to just reset and. Or are you too committed?
Do you still spawn?
I'm committed. Like, look at it. It's right there. Can you guys spot it? It's right there.
But won't your downforce start pulling you the wrong way?
The downforce is pulling him backwards. For some reason.
Oh God.
I mean, at least they've seen it
out
from
of
the
nitrox.
distance.
Yeah,
I was out of nitrox, but now I'm not. Here we go.
It's because they still got the delay.
There it is. There it is. The sweeper Hyperpod. Oh well, I guess we're just committing Kadima at this point. We're gonna land on the other track.
No, back to
At
the
this
start.
point. We're back to the start at this point. Alright, we've committed Kadim.
Mhm.
Oh, it's actually most of it, really. Oh.
Mhm.
Like, as you guys notice, there's a lot. Why you drive this? That's because some of the stuff hasn't been updated. Like, honestly, I just copy paste some of this asset basically because it's much faster for me to change those stuff, and then the UIs don't get updated there yet. So yeah, nobody drives Riveted but Mark Pile.
Should we show them kind of what it's like to take a shortcut in lava?
Guess we're being Mark Wild in Riveted then. Like, this car is so not finished, it doesn't even have an engine sound yet.
It handles pretty well according to Cobalt.
That's according to Cobalt, not according to me.
Oh, okay.
Well, off we go already. Well, we're going 300 kilometers an hour. Not quite 400 miles an hour, but getting there. Well, car says go right, but I'm gonna say go left.
Yeah. So yeah, this particular shortcut is really taxing, but because also because it cuts a lot. It cuts a lot more of the track than the other ones.
Ah. Well, off goes the engine. I'm gonna
There goes the HP.
grab 10 seconds of it. There we go.
Yeah. So as we said before, it's like it's a strategic kind of like what can your car handle, or like should you just take the risk and try to save some time?
Yeah, but keep in mind, most new players should not be trying to save time, etc. by going faster.
Yeah.
Like they
Mhm.
first have to learn how to drive without crashing. Like, look at me, I'm like struggling here at 200 kilometers an hour while speedrunners hit like this with 300 at this point.
Mhm.
Alright. Back down we go. And this is a jump. This is a jump. Alright. I'm really missing my engine sounds on this car though. It
Yeah.
feels silent. Ah, shit. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. Wait, maybe. Ooh, no.
I also did something with the lava material I noticed there. It's been almost an hour, got 5 more minutes.
Oh. Should we try and commit Kadim then on Storm just for?
Sure. Let's see how fast I can accelerate this thing. $350 by the first turn. Hell yeah. Already committing Kadim, but look at all time speed. That's better.
I hopefully
For the record,
also,
I'm playing on keyboard, so I do not have
Yeah.
analog steering, so that's why it's so
or,
snappy.
or acceleration.
Or acceleration, but that I don't mind as much as steering.
But also, hopefully, if I can get it done, I might be able to get like a slight, like a little bit kind of improved version of Storm. In time for the
I
update.
don't think we'll get that in time for the update, honestly. Like, the update is not that far out. It's about a week and a half of me doing performance fixes and utility fixes, Zuma doing car fixes, and you just fixing up wind for the most part.
Yeah.
So that's what we currently have in plan, so compared to what it is right now. Also, I gotta love that like nobody told me for the first like 5 or 10 minutes that I was muted on the stream.
Well,
This is fantastic.
I didn't know, like, because you weren't talking, because you weren't. I didn't hear in Discord either, so I thought you were just not talking.
Well, that's it. For the people that want to know how to actually play this game, the last version, at least, is available by going into the description of this video and joining the Discord. Press that link, join the Discord. And there you'll get a ping by the bot in the general chat, directing you to one of the other chats where the install instructions are. There are multiple ways of actually downloading the game, namely by Mega, Dropbox, or using an automatic updater. But the updater is kind of iffy, really, and I would generally advise for your first install to just download it from the Mega or from the Dropbox. And generally then the game should just run.
And before asking questions, make sure you read all the README, like
Yep.
the README channel.
Yes,
Because
there's a lot of
we get
information there, and there's a lot of like answers.
Yeah, and we get asked a lot of these questions.
Yeah, we
if you
get
have
the
to-
same questions a lot, and there's a reason why it's a read-me, because the questions
So,
get everywhere by
Yeah,
default.
so if you have basically just downloading or uploading or whatever extracting an issue, it's probably in the README channel.
Yep. That's it. We're out of time. It's 1 hour of streaming here. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. And
Hyperpod update.
Hyperpod or Hyperpog, some people
Yeah.
say.
Hyperpod
Yeah.
featuring Crazy Eights.
Crazy AIDS. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing some previews. There's definitely a lot of work to be done still. And yeah, I'll see you guys in like a week or two with this actual update. Bye guys.